The Canterbury Tales, written by Geoffrey Chaucer, are a compilation of fictional narratives told from various social perspectives in late 14th century England. Some of the many diverse characters include the monk, the franklin, the knight, the merchant, and the cook, individuals from different backgrounds and social status brought together briefly on their pilgrimage to the shrine of St. Thomas Becket at Canterbury Cathedral. As the pilgrims travel toward their destination, they exchange their own unique stories as part of a storytelling contest in which they are all engaged. Chaucer uses these characters in their short stories to criticize many facets of English society at the time, none more so than the Catholic Church. In The Friar's Tale and The Pardoner's Tale, he satirizes the Church, exposing the hypocrisy and indulgence of the clergy. When it comes time for the friar to tell his tale, he uses the opportunity to vilify the summoner, who he hates greatly. In the story, a summoner is depicted interacting carelessly with a demon in human form, and in fact bragging to the demon that he will show it how to be truly evil. The summoner shows his cruel nature by attempting to extort money from an old lady, threatening to summon her to ecclesiastical court for a crime she did not commit. Ultimately, the woman damns the summoner unless he repents, and when he doesn't, the demon obliges and takes the summoner to hell. In this tale, it is important to note that the friar directed an attack at the summoner with his story, rather than reflecting on his own personal experiences. Summoners were a hated group of individuals in Chaucer's time, for they were responsible for prosecuting immoral behavior in the name of the Roman Catholic Church, opening the way for severe corruption and abuse. In fact, Chaucer depicts the summoner as an entirely evil member of the clergy, giving him no redeeming characteristics whatsoever. He is described as being so ugly that he frightens children, an ignorant man who recites phrases in Latin for which he does not know the meaning. However, the fact that the friar, ideally a humble and religious figure, decides to use his story to slander the summoner, shows Chaucer's general contempt for the Catholic clergy as a whole. The Pardoner's Tale is an exemplum warning against the dangers of greed and treachery. In it, three men search for death. They meet a man who tells them where they can find death, and he directs them to the foot of an oak tree. Once there, they find a large quantity of gold coins, and quickly forget their quest to find death. They decide to wait until morning to divide and leave with the coins. One man is sent to buy food and wine for them while they wait, and with his absence, they forge a plot to kill him in order to keep more of the gold for themselves. However, the other man poisons the wine, plotting to do the same to his two companions. When he arrives, they kill him, and drink the wine, resulting in their collective demise. Thus, the three men have indeed found death. This tale serves as an important contradiction to the character of the pardoner. Chaucer paints the pardoner as an enigma, a man who truthfully speaks of his recurring and highly immoral endeavors. He admits to selling people pig bones under the guise that they are religious relics, ignoring his own preachings which condemn jealousy and greed, and using his position as an agent of the Catholic Church to steal the many indulgences which he collects. Furthermore, he offers no moral justification for his actions and does not exhibit feelings of guilt. He represents the dangerous power of the Roman Catholic Church and the hypocrisy and self-righteousness of the clergy. Chaucer uses his character to satirize the Roman Catholic Church, fighting against the rampant corruption of his time. Despite his powerful criticism of the Catholic Church, Chaucer uses the Canterbury Tales to do more than chastise the clergy. He also offers a possibility of change. With the many sinful clergymen included in this work, he provides the parson as an anecdote. A loving and humble priest, the parson lives by his teachings, living with no wealth, donating whatever he has to those in need. The Canterbury Tales were one of the few pieces of medieval literature bold enough to oppose the powerful Roman Catholic Church, and although Chaucer's work did not receive great praise until years after his death, his story retains a lasting legacy as one of literature's first great social commentaries.